could the city be on the hook for close to $500,000 owed to retiring Honolulu Police Chief Joe Logan? Well, it could depend on if he voluntarily retired or if he was forced out. That's according to Hawaii Pacific criminology professor and former circuit court judge Randal Lee. Our Jai Cunningham had a chance to speak to the former judge this afternoon. What was the main take on the situation unfolding, Jai?
Yeah, Le'ui, as you said, did Chief Logan voluntarily retire or was he pressured into it? That's really the question. Now, the city, it's confirmed to Island News that it is in possession of a letter from Chief Logan, but cannot validate if that letter contains demands for additional pay, citing that those documents are government records and protected from disclosure. Now, back on June 2nd, that's when Honolulu Mayor Rick Blangiardi held a press conference in his office. He announced that day Chief Logan was retiring. But you see, Chief Logan is only 3 years or so into a 5-year contract. So I asked Judge Lee, is he entitled to be paid out for the remainder of that contract?
One of the things that if he voluntarily chose to retire, I don't think he is entitled to the remaining portions of his contract because it was his voluntary choice. However, if he was forced out, and we don't know if he's been forced out or not, then he may have a basis to say, I didn't want to retire.
Now, Judge Lee, he brought up the case of former HPD Chief Louis Kealoha. Now, he was in trouble with the feds and was pending trial when the city agreed to pay him $250,000, a buyout. Now, Kealoha said, I'll pay you back if convicted. Well, he was, but apparently he spent all the money, and we, the taxpayers, we're left on the hook. Now, as for the Logan case, well, Lee said if the chief chose to do so, he could pull his retirement papers before the end of the month and then, well, continue on the job for the remainder of his contract. The mayor would have no say, as we have seen over the past month plus. Only the police commission can hire or fire a police chief. We'll continue to follow up on the moves in the office of the top cop for Honolulu's police department. Jai Cunningham, Island News.